So more than 1 week has now passed since the death of North Korean leader Kim Jong-il, and speculation is on the rise as to how his young son Jong-il will take over the reins of power. For an expert's view on the future of North Korea, Arirang News' Choi Yu-sun sat down with Andrei Lankov, a Russian expert on North Korea at South Korea's Kookmin University.
Professor, it is a great pleasure to meet you, and thank you for meeting with us for this interview today.
Thank you for inviting me.
It has been more than a week now since the death of North Korean leader Kim Jong-il. Do you expect to see the heir and his son Kim Jong-un take over sole leadership of the North Korean regime, or can we expect to see more of a collective leadership?
Officially, ostensibly, it will be still one-person dictatorship. Kim Jong-un is going to be extolled as a new great leader. But at the same time, I think it will take 3 or 4 years before Kim Jong-un will really start running the country. For the next few years, I would expect that there will be his advisors, if you like, regents, who will be running the North Korean politics. They will not be much advertised. They will be hidden from the outside view, but they will have a great deal of power. So we have just one symbolic leader, Kim Jong-un, who initially will probably have little power, and his advisors.
Under the leadership of Kim Jong-un, can we expect to see some sort of reforms within the North Korean society?
Minor reforms, probably yes. Major reforms, definitely not. Has South Korea not existed, North Korea would probably started reforms long time ago. They probably would have started reforms in the 70s. The problem is, if North Korea starts reforms, North Korean people, first of all, learn about South Korean prosperity. Second, they will become less afraid of the government because of the unavoidable political relaxation. In China, it does not constitute a problem, but only because there is no another Chinese state. But in the case of North Korea, an attempted reforms is far more likely to lead to an East German-style political collapse, not to Chinese-style economic boom.
And will the new leadership be more willing to open and re-engage with the international community and take some responsible action in regards to its past provocations?
They will never admit responsibility. If they do, they are likely to be punished. Talking about engagement with the international community, it has always been the case for, well, decades. If you want to engage with North Korea, it's easy. You pay. So they will try to use diplomacy again to extract some payments from the outside world.
What are the chances that the new North Korean regime may provoke again?
The current situation in South Korea, chances are not very high. Now, the major goal of the North Korean diplomacy is to increase the probability that the South Korean nationalist left, Democratic Party and the like, will win the next elections. In this case, North Korean side hopes to get more aid. And it's quite clear that such a provocation will probably push the South Korean voters to the right. And this is not what North Koreans want. However, there might be some internal reasons for staging a relatively small-scale provocation. Because Kim Jong-un is young, and he probably will consider some kind of tough acts necessary as a way to show to his own generals and to his own political leadership that he is tough, he is not going to yield. Well, maybe they will do it, so probability is slightly increased. But I would not say that it's very high.
Thank you very much for sharing your insights with us today.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.